Hello, welcome to the new week, which for you, obviously today, will be Monday. Now, this week we're going to be looking at area and volume. Today we're going to start off with looking at area. We're going to keep it really simple, looking at some simple shapes for this. Now, with area, what we are trying to find is how much stuff there is in the middle of our shape. Now, if I split this up into a grid, it would almost be the equivalent of counting how many squares, how many centimeters squares there are in my grid. Now, I haven't obviously split that into 10 by 10, but you can imagine, and even you could go along in your own maths book, drawing a 10 by 10 square and counting how many squares there are in total in the middle. That would give us an answer of how many squared centimetres, or the area there is inside of this shape. Now, the other way that we can work this out is by multiplying the length by the width of the shape, or the length by the height, depending on how you're looking at it. So for this one, it's dead easy, because it is a square. We're looking at 10 times by 10, which we know is 100 centimetres squared. Okay, 100 centimetres squared. Now, things seem to look a little bit different when we're faced with something like a rectangle, but the same thing applies. We're still looking to find out how much space we have used in the middle of that shape in total. Again, we could draw out the shape, so we'd have 14 along the bottom and 10 up the side, but we're going to go with the quicker method of multiplying the two together. We're going to multiply 14 by 10, either using your long multiplication method, or obviously with this one it's nice and easy because we're only multiplying by 10. We can work that one out straight away. Remember the units, remember it's centimetres squared. Because one, we're counting the amount of centimetres we have, well, squares, centimetres inside of our shape. The other thing is we're multiplying by a centimetre by a centimetre. We know that a squared number, when you multiply the same number by itself, kind of follows a pattern. It would be centimetres squared. The final one I'm going to show you today, so when it is a little bit more complicated. We've got 12 centimetres down the side, we've got 20 down the bottom. Again, the same process applies. We're looking in the middle of that shape to find out how much it is using up. So for this one, I'm going to do it in the middle because I've got the space. I'm going to do 12 times by 20. I'm going to do my long multiplication method just to make sure I get it right. 0 times by 2 is 0. 0 times by 1 is again 0, and then I can do 2 times 2, which is 4, and I can do 2 times 1, which is 2, which gives me an answer of 240 centimetres squared. So there you go, that is finding the area. I hope you have fun doing the lesson for today, and I will see you tomorrow.